Alright, here we have yet another one. But now we have a Mrs. Roberts mod. We're going to have to see what that is. So let's see, it's this one. Well, I should probably do it this way. Well, no, never mind. Am I going to be a MILF hunter this time? This time around? Hopefully. Alright. Keyboard noise. Okay, the little thing right here is cut off a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind. They call me Anonymous MILF Hunter. Keyboard noises. More keyboard noises. Even more. Annan, what do you think you're doing? Oh man, Miss Roberts. Were you not already told you cannot be using the school's network to download illicit material? I thought this was like music class or some shit. I didn't notice it was the computer lab in the back. What the fuck was it? Oh, just, okay, keyboard. Well, the joke still makes sense at the end of the day. Were you not already told you cannot be using the school's network to download illicit material? Listen, Listen, they got soap bubbles over them, okay? It's fine. It's completely okay. Do not pay attention to the moaning, okay? Do not pay attention. No, Mrs. Roberts, And was it not explicitly explained that if you do so again, there will be severe punishments? No, please listen. I wasn't. Care to explain yourself, Mr. Moose? Well, you see, there were these enemy titties, and I got nothing. You simply do not listen to you. Whatever the fuck that means. I cannot believe how you can simply avoid the most basic rules of this library. Please, Miss Roberts, I can't do another detention. Principal Spears says the next time it's a suspension. Well, then get everything you need in one go and get the fuck out of there. I don't know. Go to McDonald's and buy like a shitty little ThinkPad or something and use the McDonald's Wi-Fi or something. Well, there are other ways to repay for your punishment. But Mrs. Roberts, this is a bathtub.
I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach, this is a bathtub.
I don't got no more money. I got no $3.50 of a nickel. That's not what I'm referring to, Mr. Moose. Then what are you talking about? No, Aaron, I'm talking about you would repay me with the most ass-grabbing, ball-slapping, cum-guzzling, sperm-burping, womb-turning, titty-clapping, close the shades and go for 3 days sex you could ever give me. Sam. Sam. Zam. Zam. What the fuck? So, I think this should be, if the story itself is not completely finished, this should be substantial enough for maybe another episode. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, I guess. In terms of if I sit on this footage a while and then record more and then put it all together for a second part when it is done, I don't know. But it is like the file size has more than doubled since I did this last time. Alright, so that was that type of thing never happened to me before. So I'm gonna this time it's gonna be windowed, which it seems to be at like 1600 by 900. It's the closest thing to 1080p, with it still being 16 by 9. So yeah, I just have it on window now because that was weird, and I don't want to risk anything. And it seems to be okay, but this time I'm recording at 1080p just to kind of make up for the fact that I'm going to have to kind of crop the footage and zoom in on it a little bit. But extras, mods. So what I was doing, I was just kind of reminding myself of the story beats for this mod. Blah, blah, blah. Just kind of reminding myself of what happens. What? Oh God. Did they add a scene? I guess they did. I'll check the other video and I don't know. It's been a little while. Yeah, this is all. Yeah, and then after this they go to the hospital. Well, let's do the Stella part and see what that is. Okay, that'd be disrespecting your wishes. That I'll ever know. I should probably put this back in here. Either way, it's lunch period now. I haven't made any promises to Trish, but I guess I could meet her up in the cafeteria. Or I could check on Stella like I planned. Decisions, decisions. If I already did this, I can just cut it out, obviously. Check on Stella. I don't actually believe Trish beat her up, but she could use some company anyways. I've noticed that barely anyone talks to her. Well, if her conversation with me is any indication, I might know the reason. Really, she should be glad the other students aren't bullying her about her quirks. I'm not actually sure where to find her, but for some reason, the garden seemed the logical choice. She likes flowers and stuff. It's possible she eats her lunch out here as well. Bingo. A weirdo and a cup of noodles. Hi, Annan. What brings you out here? Came to see how badly Trish beat you up the other day. Beat me up? What on earth are you talking about? For, calling her cute? I'm sorry. Oh, that. No, Annan. Trish could never harm a fly. Stella, why must you lie to me so? Oh, alright. Anyways, I'm fine. But thank you for worrying about me. I can see why Trish likes you. What do you mean? She also told me you're not the brightest fella. Wow, thanks, Stella. What's up with everyone in this goddamn school throwing around these offhand remarks? I didn't want to be mean. I'm sorry, Annan. It's fine. And I'm going to just silently ignore the sorry thing. But you do like her too, right? That's kind of a loaded question. I mean, I definitely do like her. But I'm sure Stella is asking if I like her. And I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it like that. I'm not even sure I want to. Like, Trish is fun and attractive and all that. And according to Stella, she might even like me, but our interactions are kind of superficial. We're friends, sure, but not like best friends. I imagine Trish would find the stuff I'm interested in boring as hell, or creepy, or whatever. And she obviously doesn't trust me enough to share her feelings about Fang. Plus, there's Reed. Once he's out of the hospital, Trish will spend a lot more time with him, and a lot less time with me. It's a pretty sad thought, but it's probably true. Whatever, I'll just bullshit something. Yeah, we're friends, annoying little trigger that she is. For a second, Stella seemed surprised with how boldly I used that word. Although her joy overwhelms her surprise fast. I knew it. Don't think too hard about it. What do you mean? I said we're friends. That's all. Stella remains silent for a second or two, thinking about my answer. I see. You do? She nods. Trish isn't the most sociable person. For years now, she's only ever spent time with Fang and Reed. And that was, pretty tough. She cared a lot about them, Fang especially. So when people made fun of her, Trish always made sure that they get a good whiff as she sits on their face. Okay. That they stopped. Yes, that they stopped. Anyway, that made Trish very much not popular. Worm Drama became everybody's boogeyman, you see. Worm Drama? Their band. Oh, I'd completely forgotten about the damn band, even though their concert, Going Sour, started all this. So that's why I'm happy that she has you as a friend now. I'm not really sure what to say to that. It's okay, Annan. Just keep doing what you're doing, and fate will guide you to your destiny. Fate and destiny, huh? The heart of the cards and all that? Yeah, sure. Would you like me to tell your fortune? I'm quite good at it, you know. Sure. Yay! Stella produces a deck of cards, shoving it into my face after a quick shuffle. Okay, Annan, pick a card. I do so, then present her the card I drew. My, Annan. I never thought you're such a charmer. What? You'll see soon enough, I'm sure of it. Fate has something very special planned for you. Okay. Once again, the bell puts an end to our exchange, each of us hurrying to class. Only after do I realize I haven't actually eaten anything. The rest of the classes go by without incident. Soon we're out in the questionably clean air of Skid Row. Alright, this is the part where we left off. We stay for about an hour, all in all, before a nurse comes to take us away, claiming Reed needs to rest. Trish is very reluctant to leave, and it takes both the nurse and Reed to talk her into it. On the bus ride back home, she's just blankly looking out of the windows, as if I wasn't even there. It makes me feel kind of weird. Like, I'm aware I'm still just being a dick, but I feel so jealous about how affectionate Trish was with Reed. I mean, yeah, I knew all along this was going to happen. She got her friends back, and now she doesn't need me. So why does that make me feel so bad? Didn't I just want to remain invisible? How did I end up caring for this stupid little trigger? Hey, Annan? Huh? I don't feel like going home yet. We could, like... Can I come over to your place? I must have blacked out. Or maybe I've developed acute schizophrenia on the spot. Because the next thing I know, I'm sliding the key into the door of my apartment. Who needs meds when you have cute little trigger girlfriends, huh? With Trish in tow. I vaguely remember saying yes, then dropping so much pasta as to feed the entire population of Italy for the foreseeable future. In any event, here we are. I open the door and let Trish go ahead. Well, make yourself at home or something, I don't know. She looks around the small room, taking in every little detail of the train wreck I call my home. Please say it, please say it. I can't tell what she might be thinking. Probably what a slob I am. I thought she was going to say, damn bitch, you live like this? Men really live like this and don't see a problem. So, what do you do on a normal day? Huh? If I wasn't here, what would you be doing right now? Nothing. I wouldn't be doing anything. Except for jerking it to my feet, of course. Well, so you wanted to come over to ask me what I'd do if you weren't here. Why? I want to know. But I want to know more about you. About me. Got a problem with that? No, it's just, I don't really do anything interesting. Like, whew boy. Okay. I can tell her about the video. I might even be able to tell her about the anime. The animus and mangoes. But there's no possible way I can ever let her know about a certain Moldovan candle wax manufacturer for him. Oh, Lord. Hey, she might be into it. Who knows? You watch, anime? Am I saying that right? Excuse me, what? Yes. Show me something you like. Your favorite. Determination on her face, Trish takes a seat on my bed, crossing her arms. I take a deep breath and turn to my PC. Things have spiraled way out of my control already. I might as well just roll with it. Roll with it, roll with it. Thankfully, I keep a stash of snacks in my drawer. And I'm able to offer Trish some as if I wasn't a total cheap ass otherwise. Honestly though, it's kind of exciting. Not the losing control bit, but having Trish over. And to watch anime with her. Now that's something I never could have imagined happening. Like, ever. Although the anime might not be the point here, actually. I mean, she wants to fuck, right? Get busy under the sheets, summon the beast with two assholes. What? What the fuck could you possibly be talking about? I've never heard anything like that in my life. Two buttholes. Two buttholes. She's on my bed, so like, that's the universal sign for wanting to have sex, isn't it? Nothing gets a woman more excited than, I don't know, Evangelion or some shit. Oh, Shinji, he's having an existential crisis. I don't even have condoms. Did I just cockblog myself? That'd be hilariously depressing. Tell me about it. Oh fuck, did I just say something out loud again? Why, I didn't say nothing, did I? Your anime, what's it about? Thank fuck. Oh, it's, what's its name? I'll take a picture of it if I haven't already taken a picture of it. I think I do. What? I have a VHS tape of it somewhere in there, or I think it's this one right here. This box. I have a bunch of VHS tapes. Well, I'll take a picture of what I got. So, I haven't watched it yet, but it's... Sometimes you walk into a thrift store and you're like, man, somebody wanted, somebody had to get rid of their shit, all their good stuff, huh? If you have a bunch of good shit and you want to get rid of it all, I don't know if giving it to a thrift store is the best course of action, because I don't know if they just throw away the shit that they can't sell within a certain amount of time. So it would be kind of a waste if they happen to throw it away, you know what I mean? I don't know if they do or not, but you might be better off just selling it somehow. Like, I mean, you're just donating it, so you're not getting anything out of donating it. So if you sell it really cheaply, somebody will snatch it up, I'm sure, if they come across it. So you might as well get at least a couple dollars out of it, I guess. You know, give somebody a really good deal, and at least it won't go to complete waste. Slayers. Huh? Slayers. What? I can't hear you. The cringe is too loud. Slayers. Cool. What are they slaying? My virginity. I glance over at Trish to see if she's trying to act like a smartass on purpose or not. I honestly can't tell. But it's so cringeworthy all the same. Monsters and stuff. Why? I turn to face Trish fully this time. She's still sitting on the bed, munching on the potato chips I gave her. It's kind of cute, to be honest. Well... I will come back and do the set, see what the differences are. Let's just watch the damn thing. I'm too embarrassed to talk about the fucking anime in front of fucking Trish. Her feet jokes are bad enough already. I'll put it on and you'll see. Fine, you pussy. With that, I quickly reorient my desk and PC, much as the cables allow, and start playing the first episode. Afterwards, I go to take my place next to Trish. At first, I leave respectful distance between the two of us, though Trish is quick to fix that by cuddling up next to me. And there's the thumbnail. Fuck it. Here goes nothing. Okay, so the main character is called Lena Inverse, and she's a witch. And she's like super powerful. Her magic capacity is so high that she can cast Dragon Slave and Giga Slave off the bat. But it's not stupidly overpowered like in all the shonen shit nowadays, because she can only cast powerful spells so many times, and she can't do much without her magic, and she has to eat and sleep a lot to make up for the difference, you see. So she travels around with her companions, Gory, who's a swordsman, Amelia, who's another magic user, and Zelgidis, who's kind of both. Actually, Lena meets them one by one, and their relationships aren't always straightforward and happy, because that would be retarded, And they don't usually save the day with the power of friendship either. And they in fact do a lot of collateral damage. So in the first... What about the monsters? Only as Trish interrupts me do I realize that I've been going on for multiple minutes already. Hell, I've even taken a pose. Like I'm giving a presentation, counting the talking points on my fingers and such. Fuck, this is embarrassing. Trish doesn't actually seem to mind, though. As a matter of fact, she seems strangely amused and even a little curious, listening to my tirade. She's gotten comfortable on the bed, chomping down on a potato chip every now and again. I nearly fail to suppress the retarded grin that's about to crawl into my face. Not sure why I'm bothering to hide it anyways. So the monsters? Yeah, so there's 4 realms that make up that world, and one of these is where demons and monsters and stuff comes from. So for example, in Slayer's Next, Lena has to fight the Lord of Nightmares, who's trying to, like, blur the line between the realms and release the Sea of Chaos over the entire world or something. I'm beginning to lose track myself. Sounds cool. Do you mean that? At first, she shrugs, suddenly looking embarrassed. I mean, it's not that bad for nerd shit. Don't you say a fucking word. I guess that's as good as it gets. Alright, let me put it on then. With that, I quickly reorient my desk and PC, much as the cables allow, and start playing the first episode. Afterwards, I go to take my place next to Trish. At first, I leave respectful distance between the two of us, though Trish is quick to fix that by cuddling up next to me. Trish? There's no answer. Her eyes are fixated on the screen. At the same time, she looks, I don't know, angry? As if she was mad at me for cuddling. Or maybe it's the fact that I called her a traitor to her face. She could possibly still be stewing on that. Like I made her do it. That doesn't make any sense. Trish? Want me to go away? Even her voice is a mix between angry and afraid. No. I shift around a little so we can get comfortable, awkwardly placing a hand on Trish's side. I was afraid she'd think it's like too much or whatever and back off. But she doesn't. Her waist is really, really thin. This afternoon already has been kind of dreamlike, but now I'm really honestly expecting I'll wake up any moment. The warmth and weight of Trish's body on my side, the ever so subtle feeling of her boobs pressing against me as she breathes, the texture of her pullover under my palm, the smell of her hair. Cocoa butter. Plus the two of us watching anime of all things. It's simply unreal. The warmth eventually gets a little uncomfortable, but I don't dare move an inch. I want these moments to last as long as they possibly can. Sadly, though, time is going way too fast, and the episode is already halfway through. Guess I was wrong about Trish wanting to spend less time with me, 'cause, well, this is pretty much the exact opposite of that. could have warranted this change? I mean, Trish has always been very forward with me, but this has come something else entirely. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe there wasn't any change after all. We became friends, and we seemingly care about one another, so is this just the next logical step? Are we a couple now? Are we gonna have the sex now? I'd kill to know what Trish is thinking right now. Would she get mad if I asked her? I'll wait till the end of the episode at least. Said end comes about 5 minutes later. Neither of us moves, not even as the credits roll. What's the proper way to handle this situation? What would a normal person say? Like, according to plan, we should discuss the episode we just watched. What kind of weird fantasies have you been having in your head? But, I can't imagine we cannot address the elephant in the room. Want to watch the next one? Huh. That works. Sure. Snack. We end up watching anime for hours, cuddling and eating snacks in the meantime. What the fuck does that say? I'll look at the PNG later. What started as awkward feels just a bit more natural each time I return to Trish's embrace, after having to leave the warmth of the sheets to switch to the next episode. As the tension fades away, we engage in our usual banter and pointing out stuff in the episodes. For me, mostly the bits I like. For Trish, things that pique her interest, or anything she finds weird. Usually it's the latter. Either way, it's a pleasant way to spend the evening. Somewhere along the way, Trish loses her heavy pullover, showing off a loose, oversized tank top. But alas, all good things must come to an end. Oh, that's supposed to be her tail. I'm just sitting there thinking, wait, where's her tail supposed to be? It's just like, this makes no sense. And I'm like, oh, that's where that's supposed to go. I guess I don't know. Goodness gracious. As the episode playing finally ends, Trish leaves my side, stretching her back. You're into some weird stuff, Annan. Did you have fun at least? Yeah, it was fun, I guess. Wanna do it again sometime? She thinks for just long enough that I start expecting her to turn me down. Sure, I should be free on Friday. The answer rolls off her tongue so naturally that it gives me this weird feeling. It really reminds me of that time she acted all cheerful and stuff just so I wouldn't get suspicious of her being depressed. For the first time, I'm starting to think we didn't just so end up cuddling the afternoon away. This has to do something with us seeing Reed today. How can I ask her about it that won't make it obvious? That's so stupid. What do you think about me? Well, guess I can be blunt and still not bring up Fang or Reed. What do you think about me? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, how come you end up spending your free time with me, a loser? You know I don't actually think you're a loser, right? Yeah, but, like... Shit, this isn't going anywhere. I fucked up the approach. Never mind. She flashes me a smile that's almost not even smug, placing a hand on my shoulder and massaging it gently. Come on, Annan. You're allowed to have some confidence now. I don't go home with, like, any boy I fancy, okay? Even though I failed to figure out her true feelings, Trish's words still make me feel special, like nothing else possibly could. Sure, I want to look away, but she doesn't let me. Moving her hand onto my cheek, she looks me hard in the eye. I've never noticed just how cute her freckled face can be. I really did mean that. Okay, you gotta do your best. I really did mean that. I'm here with your stupid monkey ass, cause... She inches her way towards me with every word, our faces getting alarmingly close together. Instinctively, I reach for her waist, helping her approach. I can feel her breath now, and, Oh, please, God, let me kiss this girl without being a retard about it. I see Trish closing her eyes, so I do the same. Should I keep moving my head forward? Do I need to dodge her horns somehow? Yep. The first thing I feel is someone grabbing my shirt and pulling me forward. The second, well... The sensation is weird. This foreign object touching my lips. My first instinct would be to jerk my face away, but I fight the urge. A second later, our lips press together fully. It's warm and weird and soft. Makes me feel like I'm in heaven. For a few seconds, I think about nothing else. Not about my worries of being an artist, nor about Reed or Fang or anyone. The only thing in this world that I care about is feeling the soft lips of this stupid little trigger upon mine. Of course, me not thinking about being an artist causes me to think about it, and now I'm afraid I'm doing the kiss wrong. My muscles spaz just a bit, and I back away from Trish, opening my eyes. She looks satisfied. Happy? Scared, maybe? Oh, there we go. Guess I'm a little scared, too. Just the full thing. Okay. Is this the part where we, start making out? I seriously doubt I could do a proper French kiss, especially with that horn in the way. For better or worse, though, as it turns out, it's not the time for tonsil hockey. In a quick motion, Trish plants another kiss on my lips, as if to confirm that it really did happen, then gets up from the bed. Gonna have to go now. I need a double take to process her words. Oh, Still got that special way with words, I see. Can't you, like, spend the night? Is that something you virgins make up? I'm not that kind of girl, you know. I didn't mean... I'm just shitting ya. But nah, I have stuff to do back home. Oh. So you would be that kind of girl otherwise. Okay. Woo. Perhaps. I have no idea how to react to that. Alright, I'm gonna go for real, you retard. Make sure you don't give yourself a heart attack chucking your spirit in. Oh, goodness. Always a surprise. There's always something I never possibly could have thought of. Chucking your spirit. Ooh. That's pretty good. Gee, thanks. Make sure to get run over by a fucking car, okay? That's harsh. Sorry. Just kidding, you stupid monkey. Bye now, Annan. She picks up her pullover and gives me one last kiss on the cheek, then leaves me alone with my thoughts and my erection. You too. A few days later. Ever since Monday, especially the morning after, I've been very paranoid somehow it'll turn out that I've hallucinated the whole thing, or that Trish would change her mind and act like nothing happened between us. Thank fuck neither happened. The first day was kinda awkward, but then we started spending more and more time together, even learning the other's timetable so we could meet in between classes. We'd spend lunch break together every day and even hold hands during our afternoon walks. Every now and again we would steal a moment to kiss, but only when nobody was watching. We weren't really trying to keep our relationship a secret, but we weren't trying to make a big splash either. Not like we had the opportunity to go on a proper date anyways. Trish had been busy all week. It was during the Thursday lunch period that the topic finally came up. We're sitting in the cafeteria as per usual, holding hands under the table. Are you excited about tomorrow? Hells yeah. What are you doing every day that keeps you so busy? Well, let's see. On Tuesday, I promised Rosa I would meet her. On Wednesdays, I go running. Today, I'm going to go see Reed. Plus, there's studying every day. Oh, I guess we haven't met her yet. You know, red hair, Latina girl. Oh, you mean that incarnation of rage from the basketball match? Oh, right. Ah, she's a lovely girl. I didn't realize you swing both ways. God, am I not allowed to have friends? That's not. I have asked her to babysit for me on Friday. You know, so we can have a date. Her only condition was that I'll have to introduce her to my family before that. Hold on a second. Wait, and you did that on Tuesday? How's that possible if we only got together on Monday? could you have known if I was gonna let you come over in the first place? Oh, like you would have said no to a girl like me. Please. She's got a point. You should learn to be less of a social retard, Annan. Thanks, Adolf. Seeing that she went just a bit too far, Trish's face softens apologetically. Sorry. Didn't mean to be a jerk. A loud shriek comes from behind me, surprising the both of us. Oh, so that's why I haven't seen you guys in the gardens all week. Enter Stella. Oh, Trish, you could have at least sent me a message. It's absolutely amazing to see the ever-confident Trish stuttering shyly. I don't get to see her like that often. Although I would have preferred a peaceful meal, really. Come on, you guys, tell me everything. How did it happen? When? It takes Trish another second or so to recover, being bombarded with Stella's questions. Sorry, Stella, I got too distracted with my favorite skinny. So anyway, your favorite? Yeah? Because I thought we were discussing how much you like anime. Oh no! Trish, what have you done? Nobody can know about... Oh my gosh, Anna, you like anime too? No, Wait, did you just say I like anime too? What are your favorites? I'm totally into... Let me go through that. Genesis Evangelion. Oh god, I can't even make out what she's saying. Although it's clear Stella is excited to have found someone that apparently shares her hobby. Oh my god, have you seen... and then, boom! Is it over? Sure, that sounded really good. It did? Yeah, you're free this weekend, aren't you? I am? Are you asking me? What? Hold on now. Hold your horses. I'm actually busy. Oh, but the three of us could totally marathon Attack on Dino. I'm imagining that in my head. And that is... What could you ever be busy with? Video games? Yes. I need to finish Elden Ring, okay? I've got detention. Are you serious? Yeah? What for? I use the school Wi-Fi to pirate stuff. Congrats, you fucking retard. I wanted to sleep over and everything, just so you know. Just don't go to detention. If I had to choose... God, the fucking bird is chirping. Listen. I don't care if I get more trouble later on. I would blow off detention for that. I'd blow it off. Just like, I ain't sitting in this fucking room. Hell no. The girls coming over? Fuck shit, dude. Gotta get to my apartment. I wanted to sleep over and everything, just so you know. Oh my... Trish, that's very forward of you. Don't read too much into it. Stella is already opening her mouth to no doubt read a lot into it when the bell rings, cutting her off. Probably for the best. I apologize to them one more time, then hurry the class. Well, Principal Spears is a factor into this whole thing, so you gotta pick your poison, I guess. Although, all through the rest of the day, I can't shake the thought from my head. Trish wanted to sleep over, so you would be that kind of girl otherwise. Perhaps. Like, let's be honest. You could be a lot worse than a girl planning to have sex with me. But I can't just forget the way she talked with me today. I mean, Trish has always been kind of full of herself, and that's one thing. Thinking she's so much better than me that she can direct my life, now that's another. For now, I'll extend her the courtesy to assume she didn't mean it like that. She did say she was sorry. Either way, our after-school walk feels just a tad bit awkward. So, you're gonna see Reed today? Yeah. I see. You're free to join. Now I have to, clean up my room for tomorrow and stuff. Yeah, you better. There it is again. I fight the urge to ask Trish about her sudden superiority complex. Say hi to him for me. Sure. Soon after, we arrive at our usual split up point. Bye, Annan. Right. See you tomorrow. With that, I'd walk away, but Trish won't let go of my hand. Aren't you forgetting something? Huh? I can't even properly react before she kisses my cheek, getting up on her tippy toes. That's the way it needs to be. Afterwards, she pulls me down so she can whisper into my ear. Sleep well tonight, 'cause you ain't sleeping any tomorrow. The next day. Watch where you're going, Skinny. So nice to see everyone's back to their usual selves. Wait, no, it's not nice at all. I've noticed earlier how nobody seemed to care about Fang and the others, but now it's like they've forgotten what set the whole thing off, too. Not even just me. I see bullies shoving the weaker kids aside, mean girls ganging up on the so-called losers. I kind of miss Naomi now. I'm sure her and Nazer wouldn't let this happen. But here we are. What does Spears think about all this? If he knows at all. I make a mental note to drop by his office next week. In any case, I've learned to live with these assholes back in rock bottom. Sure would have been nice to have one normal year, though. To remain under the radar with my newly found trigger girlfriend. Speaking of whom, after her warning yesterday, I went damn sure to go to bed fucking early. Oh, I'm gonna have a good time. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Breathe in. There's this one small thing. There's this series of videos. Okay, you know about the whole... You know the Black Mirror Choose Your Own Adventure thing that they had? There was this series on YouTube where most of the videos were unlisted. And it used the annotations, the old YouTube annotation system, to where you would choose how the story would progress. And the bad ending, well, there was an ending where the guy gets the girl, but it was a bad ending because the guy was walking in like a towel or something, and he's like, we're gonna have a good night. I got a feeling. And then her brother with a shotgun would show up and would be like, I hate the Black Eyed Peas. That's how the video would end. If anybody can help me find these videos, please let me know. Because I have no idea what the fuck to search for. I think they were pretty famous videos too. I think they had like at least in the hundreds of thousands of views. That's the part that I remember. I hate the Black Eyed Peas. And if those videos are unlisted and YouTube got rid of the YouTube annotations, then those videos, I don't know if those videos are still, if you're still able to find them or not. You can at least find the first part. So, who knows? Not until scrubbing the floor and dusting every possible surface in the whole apartment first, however. Oh, that one hurt. I closed my mouth as it was going out, and it just, and purchasing some condoms.
Whoa, whoops, oh! I dropped my monster condom that I used for my Magnum Dong.
I'm out of here.
I really wish she'd stop giving me all these mixed signals, though. First she's being a dick, then she wants my dick. What's a man to do? Whatever, at least I have our date to look forward to. I just hope I won't fuck it up. My worries might be misplaced, though, as first I'll have to survive today's death match, also known as PE. It seems worrying about having misplaced my worries is what I've actually misplaced, as the coach is content today, having the girls duke it out between themselves. I mean, they won last week's match, so I guess he's looking for the better players or something, like to recruit them into the school team, maybe? I have no idea. But I'm very happy to just chilling on the bench, watching Trish running around. This time she's putting more of an effort into her game. So soon she's all sweaty and stuff. She's been chosen as one of the captains, leading her team against that redhead. As of now, both sides have scored 5 points. Half time. With that, the girls stop, slumping down on the floor and stuff. I'd expect Trish to do the same, but it seems she has other ideas. Sup, you hairless monkey. Oh my god. Enjoying the show? Yes? Yeah, I mean, master of words, like usual, you spurg. Ah, fuck off. Is that how you speak to a lady? No, that's how I speak to you. Touché. Anyway, I'm kind of dead. You wouldn't mind if I take a shower at your place, do you? No. If you get your act together, I might just show you proof that I'm a lady. That girl's back on the field, y'all. Trish gives me one last playful wink before she departs, her face turning from teasing to strict in a matter of seconds, getting ready for business. Hey, Trish, Go get him, girl. I'm not sure if she heard me or not. She's already addressing her teammates with orders. Nevertheless, they end up winning the match, if only by a single point. Ready to get your anime action on? One of these days, I'll be sure to correct her pronunciation. They're called mems, okay? It's always mem, not meme. Mem. Didn't you want to take a shower first? I figure I'll be needing another one soon enough. You probably won't. This fucking chick. Rat. Let me find the episode. Do you have the one Stella mentioned? It sounded kind of interesting. Attack on Dino? Yeah, I think I have it. You didn't need to tell her about it, though. Huh? That I watch anime. I was just helping you make a friend. You know, be a little more social. I don't remember asking your help with that. Let me read it, damn it. They don't need to ask for it. Okay. Because I know that's what's good for you. What? You heard me. Let's resolve it. Is that how it's gonna be? Huh? Is that how it's gonna be?
So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damn smile.
But the condoms, though. I don't have much money. I don't need to waste it on something that I'm not gonna use. It's the nose that gets me. It's the little nose right there. Go home. Now. You can take it, can't you? Come on! What are you so upset about? Do you seriously not see the problem here? I see that you're being a cunt right now. I'm the cunt? Oh yeah, I suppose I'm the one telling you how much better I am at every turn. Are you seriously gonna be this fucking petty? Excuse me, what's petty about not wanting to be ordered around? The fuck are you even talking about? You should be thankful I care about your sorry ass to begin with. Yes, Trish, please, tell me how much you care. No, you asshole, you tell me how much you care about me. I introduced you to my friends. I am trying to get into your hobby. I can overlook that you're a total fucking loser. But you throw a hissy fit just because I want you to improve. Fuck you. So what the fuck are you here for if I'm so bad? Gee, I don't know, maybe I thought we were friends. If this is how you treat your fucking friends, it's no wonder you drove Fang to her fucking... He's something else, ain't he? Oh, boy. What did you just... Oh, fuck. I took that way too far. I fully expect Trish to charge at me at any moment, to beat me into a bloody fucking pulp. What she does is quite the opposite, though, faltering backwards till she collapses onto the bed. She's not crying, but she's close. That's not true. I'm not a monster. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Is that really how you see me? I don't say anything else, lest I fuck this up more than I already have, and instead go for a hug. I figure she either lets it happen or I'll just subject myself to a beating. Thankfully, it's the former. Her slender arms crawl into my back, gripping my jacket, her face buried into my chest. She can't hold back her tears any longer, all of her shaking with the sobs. All of her being shaking with the sobs. If it wasn't holding her, she might have already fallen off the bed. I thought I was helping her, but I've killed her. And all the others, too. I have no earthly idea what I could say to that. I'm not a fucking psychologist. So I just strengthened my embrace, letting her know I'm here, or something. I'm not a monster. She quiets down after that, just crying into my chest. Long minutes pass. I truly feel like a jackass that I can't even say anything in a situation like this. Maybe Trish had a point. Eventually, her crying subsides, but she remains in my embrace. There's not much strength in her body, but I think she's trying to recuperate the hug too. I know that you care about me. I'm sorry. Now, come on now. You just wanted me to be better. It's okay. I said some fucked up things too. I really hope those were the right words to speak. Trish shows no sign of relief or anger. She wouldn't even raise her head. But like, her breathing is evening out, so I guess I did good this time. We stay like that for a couple more minutes till Trish breaks away from the hug, looking up at me. She's a total mess. Neither of us say anything for a while yet, variably looking at each other and, well, pretty much anything that's not each other. I'll take the shower now. Right. And you'll come with me. If, like, you, want to, you baka hentai. The next day, detention sucks. Gardening sucks. Everything sucks. My knees hurt. My hands are full of dirt. And man, I'm in constant pain. Although that last bit has nothing to do with the gardening, to be honest. My back is... My back is scratched up and down to hell. My neck is full of hickeys and bite marks. And I'm pretty sure my pelvis has bruises on it. It's like a pint-sized SNU-SNU, you know what I mean? Shit, the bone might have cracked too. I just hope my fellow delinquents won't notice me walking funny. Just as Trish has predicted, we've barely gotten any shut-eye, going to sleep in the wee hours of the morning. In fact, she was still fast asleep when I left. I wasn't sure she'd want to hang around my place till I got back, so I left her a note on the table with a copy of the keys. After the shower, we ended up ordering pizza and watching anime in between the rounds. Nothing gets girls going more than Attack on Titan. It's like, ugh, they're puking the humans out and they don't even digest them. Oh, let's go another round. Yeah, let's go with that. Point is, Trish is a very energetic girl. And I was born in my game. Ooh, boy. Woo! I was howling like one too. Looking back on it now, though, perhaps we shouldn't have done any of that. But after a week of teasing, I just couldn't say no to her. Especially not for that one round where she started acting out Lina. It was strangely in line with her bossy personality, too. Alas, now that my head is clear, I can see how desperate it all was. Like, at least in the beginning. I mean, I kind of should have realized a girl doesn't get turned on by talking about the death of her best friend. Especially if she blames herself for said death. So, what's the big idea? Was she trying to distract me from her problems again? Is she afraid I'd think less of her? That I truly think she's a murderer or something? Last night was everything I thought a loser like me could never have. I couldn't, or maybe I didn't want to question it. But if I want to help Trish and get to the bottom of the Fang thing, I'll have to. If only there was someone I could ask for advice. I'm fairly sure I've seen Stella around here somewhere. She's part of the gardening club, after all. And she's been talking a lot with Trish lately. Like, they had that sleepover and stuff. Whatever, Stella's probably in the know. That's what matters. I get up from the ground, stretching my aching back as I look around, trying to pinpoint that weirdo Stegosaurus. Luckily, even in this acid trip of a school, she's not hard to spot. She's tending to a flower bed not too far from me, so I scoot over, doing my best not to step on any tails or wings. Stella doesn't notice me at first, happily humming a song. Hey, oh, hi, Annan. Nice to see you helping us out. I'm in detention, remember? Yeah, but I thought you'd skip it to be with Trish. That was an option? I mean, I gotta do my part and all. But, speaking of Trish, can I, talk to you about something? Sure. She gets up from the ground, cleaning herself of the dirt and dust with routine movements. Afterwards, we walk over to the parking lot, away from any curious ears. The last thing I want is starting any rumors about us. Well, about Trish anyway, because I'm sure they already tell all sorts of colorful tales about me in terms of being a human alone. Is something bothering you? Where do I begin? Earlier you said that Trish is going through some stuff. Like, what did you mean by that exactly? Like, you know, Fang. Is that all? Her silence, combined with the awkward way she tugs on her shirt, tells me I was right to come to Stella. She so knows. Look, Stella, Trish told me some fucked up shit. I'm just trying to figure out how to make things better for her. Still not good enough, but at the same time, Stella doubles down on her fidgeting. I believe you, Annan, but she made me promise. Insist. But you made that promise before we, you know, like we're a couple now and stuff. Can't you just give me some hints? More nervous fidgeting. Oh, what the hell. I'm just about to give up when Stella pulls her deck of tarot cards from her back pocket. She seriously carries it with herself every day. She starts shuffling the deck with a very intense expression. The way her short snout scrunches up is surprisingly entertaining. A minute later she stops, drawing the top card. I'm not sure what this is all about, but suddenly her shoulders drop, accompanied by a heavy sigh. Fine, Annan, you win. Cool beans? She takes a look around to make extra sure we're alone. Trish, she blames herself for Fang's death. Wow, all this for nothing. There must be something else Stella could tell me. Yeah, I know that part. Oh, so why do you think that is? Once again, Stella purses her lips, probably weighing if breaking her promise is worth it. Any other day, I'd respect her loyalty. She takes another look at the card she drew, finally giving in. But you can't tell her I told you, okay? You don't know this from me. Sure. I promise. Stella holds out her hand, pinky finger extended. Seriously? What is she, 5 years old? Fine. I hook her pinky with mine, shaking her hand. This pinky promise. Break it and I'll stab an electrode into your hippocampus. 'Cause it's a pinky promise. That was an oddly specific rhyme. Isn't that from... about Trish? Right. So, what's up with her? Why'd she blame herself for Fang? She said something like she was trying to help her. What do you know about that? She's in one question at a time. Fang's real name is... it's not Fang. It's Lucy. Huh? Back in junior year, you know, like before the whole worm drama thing, Fang, or rather Lucy, used to be your average innocent churchgoer girl. Wow, she was kind of bland. She was on okay terms with her classmates and stuff, but she didn't have any real friends. Like, she was just a face in the crowd. Trish was kind of like that too. A bit of a loner and stuff. Not at all like how you got to know her. Huh. So is that why they became friends? Birds of a feather? You could say that, I guess. You see, this school always had its fair share of bullies. Huh? I think I get it now. You do? Yeah, Trish saved Fang from some bullies, right? This isn't a TV show. This isn't an anime. This is not an anime, dude. Fang, Lucy, didn't care a lot about the bullies. Like, they couldn't get a reaction out of her, so they mostly left her alone. Wait, so, unlike Fang, Trish, she was... They just, got to her? Yeah, it was bad. And then one day it got really, really bad. I only know what Trish has told me, but... Yeah. What matters is that Fang stood up for her that day. I think Reed was involved too. I'm not really sure. But anyway, they all started hanging out together after that. Uh-huh. Wait, but what's that got to do with... Lucy, it was like... She was weird. Weird? Yeah, like, I never asked her about it, but she had these phases. Phases? I don't think she ever really knew who she was. So she always tried to be someone else. It always felt like she was running from something. But with Trish's help, they put an end to that. The three of them founded their band, and then it was just them against the world. And that's how Lucy became Fang. And she's been Fang ever since. That doesn't make any sense. What? Why would Trish make Lucy into, like, this gender non-conforming vitriolic, like... Why'd they make her into a bad person? She wasn't. I don't know. You must have some idea. If I had to guess, I think she just wanted Fang to stand on her own legs, to have a voice, But it all went wrong somewhere along the way. And Fang, she wanted to become everything other people aren't. I mean, everyone always looked down on them and stuff, so, why not? That's what I think anyways. I see. This is a lot to take in. Thank you, Stella. So what are you gonna do? That is a good question. I guess I'll try to talk to Trish. Ask her take on all this. I think that's a very good idea. If you need any help, you can come to me. She holds her card up, as if to emphasize a point. Our fates are now intertwined. Thanks. Let's hope it won't come to that.